Hey everyone. It's been about 4.5 years since I have uploaded anything publicly on YouTube or Twitch, or have even gone to any speedrunning events and done stuff there. I've been really focused on work and real life, and just overall, I haven't had the motivation to upload stuff publicly. But I wanted to give it another try. I was thinking of the Horizon 6 launch that's happening in a couple days as of recording this. And the game is really interesting to me. Forza's finally going to Japan, which, as a longtime Forza fan since Forza Motorsport 3 on the 360, is super exciting. I love the Toge tracks. I love Fujimi Kaido, so the sound of going to Japan in Horizon and maybe doing rivals on some windy Toge roads or even on the highways Wangan style, that's very appealing to me. And it sounds like there's a lot of cool quality of life improvements in the game, and I don't know, overall I'm just really excited for it. And it really had me thinking about my most recent venture in creating stuff, which was the Horizon Rivals videos and streams that I did 4.5 years ago. And since Forza Horizon 5, this is the last week where the game is going to be played by everybody that's active on Horizon. Not everybody's going to go to 6, but I'm sure a good chunk of people are, at least the hardcore players. So I thought it would be really fun to give Horizon 5 Rivals one more try for the monthly. There's 2 monthly rivals. There's one where you're in a really fast Aston Martin on a relatively straighter course. I tried that one, I wasn't really that interested. But this one, on the Plaza circuit with the Lotus Esprit, was a really, really fun challenge. The reason being is that it's a really tight and technical course with some really hard, higher speed sections. And the funny thing about this car, in conjunction with that, is it has a lot of power, so you can go really fast on those high speed sections that I mentioned, but it doesn't grip that well. You have to be really careful with the steering and the throttle, because it's really easy for that rear end to kick out and get into a drift, and you're going to lose a bunch of time. The car is a mid-engined muscle car, pretty much, the Lotus Esprit. If you remember Midnight Club 3, that was a sick car to drive in. But I was really happy with this 1:38 time that I got. That was my goal for this, and I achieved it. I don't know exactly how many hours I grinded the game for to get this, but it was probably 10 or less. It's kind of hard to keep track because I went AFK and I can't really count my playtime hours, but this is the run that I got that you saw at the beginning of the video, and I'm really happy with it. It's interesting, at the very start of the run, I hit the wall. There's some parts in this course where you can kind of hit the wall a little bit and maybe use the momentum from it without dirtying the lap time. If you're not familiar with Forza, in Rivals, if you set a clean time, it's higher value than a time where you smash into the wall. The clean times are going to be at the top of the leaderboard, so you want to get a clean run if you can. But you can hit that wall just a little bit and also keep your clean lap somehow. I guess if it's a more severe hit, it'll count. But sometimes it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But this was really fun, especially with maximizing the track bounds, because with some of the objects, the destructible objects on the side of the roads, like the barriers and the light poles, you can knock some of those over and they will stay despawned in your subsequent laps, which will allow you to really cut inside on some of those corners really easily, which is really good for saving time. But yeah, the run was really good. It was really strong overall, and I'm really happy with the time. And it makes me really excited for Horizon 6 and to see that, hey, I can still do this. It's been a couple years since I hopped on Horizon. I've been playing other games, but I haven't really done Horizon that much. So yeah, the fact that I could get back on the game within a couple hours, I can get a pretty good time that I'm happy with. But yeah, going back to the point of my return to the internet, I don't want to promise anything. I definitely want to create things more online and share them, whether it be streaming or YouTube videos, but I don't want to promise any of that because my time's pretty limited. I can't guarantee where my interests will lie and where things will shift or not shift, but I want to keep an open mind about it. And I got some really nice comments on my previous Horizon 5 videos saying that they remembered my streams and my videos of those times that I got, and it makes me really happy to know that people still remember me and still appreciate the runs that I did. It really means a lot. If you clicked on this video and you're a long time subscriber from back then, or if you happen to know me from GDQ, I just wanted to give you a thank you for checking me out, and pretty excited to see where Horizon 6 will go. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I guess a couple more things about the Rivals that I want to go back into. Regarding the objects on the road, there's a really cool section where it goes into a downhill corner that's like 90 degrees, but it has a really long build-up. And on the side of the road, on the left side of the road, you have these pylons towards the sidewalk. You can actually run into these pylons and it'll slow your car down a lot. And if you go at it from a pretty straight angle, you can maintain your grip pretty easily. The car is not going to want to swing out as easily. You can have more grip into that tighter bend, and you can accelerate out a little earlier than you would otherwise. So strats like that make this pretty cool. And especially on some of the later corners, those are really hard. I really was struggling in the latter half of the course with some of those more gentle curves, trying to know what the ideal racing line is because the corner's so long and I can barely see past like the apexes. Like going into the corner, you don't have like a kind of a full view of it. So it was a little tricky for me to figure out. I still think there's a little bit of room I can improve on the latter half of the course, but it's not that very much, and I'm happy with that. And a funny coincidence is that in my very previous Rivals video, it just so happened that the monthly Rivals was on this exact course in the Ferrari 488, which is a much more faster, much more agile vehicle than the Lotus Esprit. But there is very much a cool factor with the Lotus that I like a lot. But yeah, that's probably the last thing I'm going to do with Horizon 5. I'm very eager to see what happens with Horizon 6. And again, thank you so much for watching. Definitely let me know what you think or what you might be interested in seeing. Again, I cannot promise anything, but I'm definitely open to hearing feedback and comments about what you'd like me to try out in Horizon 6 or any other games. I might upload videos of cool stuff I'm doing in indie games. I don't know. Just an idea. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for supporting me throughout the years. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.